Hey, have you ever heard about pre-IPO companies? Well, if you haven't, do watch our video on what are unlisted shares. But if you do know about pre-IPO companies, did you know you can invest in these companies for as low as 10,000 rupees? Well, in this video, I'll quickly guide you through our platform from signing up to investing in your first pre-IPO company. So, you can begin to enter the website by entering your email ID and password or with the help of Google sign in. Once you sign up, you will be directed to a dashboard where you will be able to see the entire platform. The first and foremost thing is to complete your KYC, and this can be done in a few simple steps. First thing you have to enter is your basic details like name, email ID, phone number, and your PAN number. And the second step is to enter your DMAT details like DP ID and client ID. If you are facing any problem with this, you can just go ahead and click Need Help, which will further take you to another tab where you'll be able to see a detailed tutorial. DMAT account number is also called as Beneficiary Owner ID or BOID. It is a combination of your depository participant identification and your customer client ID. Once you open this new tab, you'll be able to see a step-by-step guide for each brokerage like Zerodha, Upstocks, Angel Broking, and many more. And the third step is to enter your bank details like bank name, account number, and IFSC code. And you have to upload all the required documents as well. Once this is done, in the final menu, you have to review all the details you have mentioned and then submit them for verification. KYC is verified within 2 to 3 hours. Now that the KYC is done, now let's have a look at the platform in its entirety. So here's the dashboard where you can see how you can get started with the platform. There's a spotlight section where we present a highlight of the week, and then there's a curated list of top startups, popular companies, and companies with good dividend yields. And at the end, there's a research area where you can find links to interesting blogs to learn more about investing in pre-IPO companies. One of the best features of the Altius platform is that it transparently displays the financial data of all the companies. Now you can also use the screener to find the best stock of your choice. We'll explore screener later in this video. On the dashboard, you can see a list of 150 plus pre-IPO companies and their live prices. Here you can also select or search companies you want to read a bit more about or you want to place an order for. Let's take a look at Chennai Super Kings now. I have personally been following CSK for a while now. Exactly a year ago, it was trading somewhere around 70 rupees and it has gone up to 229 rupees per share in April. But now it is trading around 165 rupees a share. On our trade portal, you get access to such price charts for all the companies. And in the future, you can read our experts overview and insights of the company as well. You can also read through financial of a company, look at the shareholding pattern, and in the ancillary section, you can find ratio analysis, a list of peers, and industry benchmarking and much more. Looking at the industry benchmarking, CSK is doing really well when compared to other players in the market. To read on the latest updates of a company, we have a press section where users get latest updates on all the companies. For example, after BCCI's recent media right auction, each team's revenue will be increased approximately by 225 crores. CSK's current revenue is around 250 crores and an additional 225 crores will almost double its revenue. Now, here I am going to place an order for 50 shares of CSK. Here you can notice that if you are buying 50 to 300 shares, it costs 167 rupees. But if you are buying a large quantity, the price decreases to 162 rupees per share. Once on the order summary page, you can proceed to pay online or record an offline payment. I am going to record an offline payment for my transaction. Once the payment is done, the shares are transferred to user's DMAT account and it also gets reflected in the holding section. So let's take a look at how one can find an investment opportunity based on the preference on our trade portal. So coming back to the screener, you can find it on the left side of your dashboard. For example, if you need to invest in banking and financial sector, you can select these under the industry head. And you can also select a particular sector inside that industry. And now you can choose their IPO status from companies that haven't filed their DRHP to companies that have completed their IPO process. And you can also filter these stocks based on their market cap, revenue, price, and PE ratio. For example, if you want to find a stock which is not overvalued, you can select below 25 and you will be able to find Fincare Small Finance Bank Limited, which is in banking sector, which hasn't filed for their IPO and has a healthy PE ratio. So that was all on how you can use our platform to invest in your pre-IPO shares. To know more about it, do visit our website www.altiusinvestech.com.